to the GTC studio. This is Ahebo Samantha with School News, S6 Dinner. A sumptuous dinner was held on the 18th of October 2013 at the Gayaza High School dining room in honor of the 2013 S6 class. The event was graced by the presence of the administration and the teachers, but the most impressive scenario was that of the girls who cried when they realized that their departure would be for good. The girls were also able to show their gratitude to the teachers with touching speeches. Salome Fumtu was there to bid farewell to her older sisters as she sang angelically to a rhythm that she personally composed for them. Kudos to the fellas who organized the dinner. The 27th of October was Visitation Day at Gayaza High School, and just like all the past visiting days, something new was done. Copies of the Gayaza magazine were what welcomed the parents at the gate, where they were thoroughly checked by the Uganda police officers. The S1s also put up a good show with their marketing, selling variety of vegetables, although by the end of the day, all the vendors had run off to be with their parents. All gratitude goes to Mr. Dungu and the entire administration for the opportunity presented to the girls, and not forgetting the Uganda police for the tight security they provided. Bazaar. On Saturday, 19th October, Bazaar was held at Gayaza as a send-off for the candidates 2013. All the clubs actively participated by preparing a variety of bites ranging from sandwiches, muffins, chicken, to mention but a few, and by the end of the day, all clubs were swimming in profits, but most of all, candidates were happy, which was the main aim. News bite. The girls who were punished had to dance to their own tune. How hard they tried to escape the flight until they discovered that running was no solution, so they turned the moment into a light one. Also, see how the Athleton enjoyed themselves while leading the Sunday service. This is School News, and over to you, Robina, for National News.
Thank you, Samantha. And for National News, Nakato Robina. Confessions of a former Al-Shabaab terrorist. He is a quiet and calm person. He speaks in soft tones, and he wears a black expression on his boyish face. He was recruited from Uganda at the age of 12 in 2004, and unknowingly ended up in the hands of the most feared terrorist organization in East Africa, the Al-Shabaab. He was recruited by a Kenyan man, Hassan Hussein, who was about 30 years old. He was taken to Mombasa, where he met other boys from Congo, Tanzania, and Rwanda who had been recruited in the same way. For 2 months, they preached to the boys about the virtues of jihad and emphasized the religious duty to go to war for Islam, that if they died in jihad, they would go straight to heaven. He was taken to Somalia in April 2004, where he started training as a terrorist. He says he was trained in combat, how to use different types of firearms. He was there after assigned to a suicide bomber squad. On his first killing, he required to kill a man by cutting his head off using a saw and slowly. He traveled to different places using false passports until he was arrested in Somalia and escaped. He was finally arrested at the Uganda-Congo border and handed over to the rehabilitation center, where he is being helped to get back to a normal life. He is sorry to all those who lost their beloved ones because of him, and that he also prays to God to forgive him. For international news, Karen Gilora.
Thank you, Robina. I'm Karen Gilora with international news. Starving baby girl found in a car trunk in France. A naked baby girl has been found in the trunk of her mother's car after apparently being hidden there for over a year. Mechanics working on the car discovered that the tiny girl on a garbage bag after they had the moans. The parents, who have over 3 older children, could face up to 10 years if convicted to cruelty of their daughter. Report unsafe Chinese products labeled made in Vietnam. News reports have emerged that the unregulated and unsafe Chinese products are being disguised as Vietnamese and transported overland from China into Vietnamese state-run broadcaster VTV on what this means for Vietnamese consumers. Thank you. Over to Siobhan with entertainment news.
Thank you, Laura Karunji. This is Samantha Shivon bringing you the entertainment news. One Direction's very own Zayn gets engaged. Love is in the air. It seems like there's a new celebrity engagement nearly every week, and this time it's One Direction's own Zayn Malik and new fiancée, Perry Edwards. Malik officially put a ring on it over the weekend, proposing to his 20-year-old lady love, down on one knee and presenting her with a stunning band featuring 3 sparkling diamonds. So gorgeous. The multi-stone piece is certainly sparkly and eye-catching, a perfect fit for the young entertainer, who is a member of the girl group Little Mix. Ruth Komuntale and Christopher Thomas' marriage is over. The Princess of Toro, Ruth Nsemere Komuntale, and her husband Christopher Thomas have over the last few weeks been talked about in the media, but the Kingdom has not spoken on what started out as a rumor. The Kingdom has now issued a statement concerning the dissolution of the Princess Komuntale's marriage to Christopher Thomas, talking about how he abused her and cheated on the Toro Princess with other women through the Toro Princess, though the Toro Princess doesn't intend to talk about the causes of the so-called perfect marriage. We can only hope that this fuss will be over soon for the sake of the Kingdom's reputation and the Princess' happiness. Thank you. This will be all from the news desk. Have a lovely weekend.